we're here today at the PS3, PS Vita event, showing off a small section of Resistance Burning Skies. It's a full story-based first-person shooter. In this case, we've kind of dropped you into the middle of the action. You've rappelled into the George Washington Bridge just after a big Chimeran attack. The whole game takes place in 1951, in the first days of the Chimeran invasion of the east coast of the United States. So everything's kind of in chaos. People are just, civilians are getting slaughtered left and right, and you're just kind of a fireman caught up in events trying to do the best you can to rescue people, and you end up really playing a pivotal role in the formation of the resistance movement. And so you're Tom Riley, and you're good with weapons. One of the things that you notice is we've added a explicit cover system, which is something that resistance games haven't had in the past. It's very simple to use. You simply go anywhere in the world that seems like you should be able to take high or low cover, and you'll automatically see an icon popping up telling you that you're protected. The controls are really familiar to anyone who's played a first-person shooter. The Vita's got great controls for driving this kind of game. You've got your left stick to move, your right stick, analog stick to aim at your targets, right trigger to fire, left trigger to do iron sights and get a more accurate shot. In addition, the front touchscreen lets us drive a lot of different context-sensitive functionality. So you can see we have an icon on screen that allows you to, at any time, use your melee strike to hit an enemy that's up close to you without switching your weapon away and having to switch back. You can also drag the grenade to exactly the place in the world you want it to land. So it's a much more precise way to use grenades than in the past we've had with non-touchscreen controls. You've also got a variety of different weapons at your disposal. True to the Resistance universe, we've got multiple weapons with the weapon wheel to switch instantly between any of them, and really interesting ways to use the front touchscreen to drive secondary fire modes. In the current weapon he's got here, which is the carbine, you simply touch the front screen to shoot a grenade at exactly that point in the world and have it blow up immediately. Here we've got a dark tunnel with some leapers that are going to sort of try to surprise you, but their glowing eyes give them away. You can see the lighting effects and the lighting style is very similar to what you get in a PS3 game, so really the Vita has the graphics power to give a first-person shooter fan what they expect visually and depict the Resistance universe as it should be depicted. So here we're coming into our little second battle arena after taking that access tunnel under that barricade. You can see that Chimeran dropping in some reinforcements, and in this case I think we're going to have Woody try to take them out with the 6-eye rifle. So kind of fighting fire with fire. You can see these enemies are also Chimeran Scouts, which is a sniper type of enemy. So with the 6-eye, it's a Chimeran sniper rifle. You can bring up your iron sight scope, which gives you a really precise shot of your enemies up close and personal. It's also a great weapon for taking headshots, taking out their cooling stacks, which then forces them to blow up, possibly taking out nearby enemies. So a nice, precise weapon. And using cover is a great way to kind of pop down, recover your health, reload, and then pop back up and take another shot with the 6-eye. The carbine, or the auger, is also a classic resistance weapon. As you know, going into iron sights mode with the auger lets you see through walls. And in this case, using the front touch, you can drop a shield right in front of you at any time. So you just literally take your two thumbs, stretch them across, and that's what places a shield. And nothing can get through the shield except, of course, enemy auger shots. So it's a great way to protect yourself from these snipers up on the truck. The carbine, also a great weapon. In this case, the front touchscreen is going to allow you to place a grenade, an instant explode grenade, exactly in the point that you press it. Great way to take those guys out at a distance. And I think last but not least, we have the bullseye in this demo. See if Woody can give us a quick demo of the bullseye. So the bullseye is also a great classic returning resistance weapon. Its secondary feature is to touch an enemy and lock onto them, so all of your shots will then go directly to that target. And you can see, just like in Resistance 3, where they added the really cool arc to show where your where your bullseye shots are going to land, we've implemented that same thing. We're still polishing it up, but so that's a really quick kind of two battle area demo of Resistance Burning Skies. Obviously, the full mission has a lot of different enemies, a lot more weapons, both returning weapons and new weapons that we're introducing for the first time. And yeah, that's a quick look.